All right, man. Let's talk about D, the I, the D, the D, the Y is Diddy. Hold up. Apparently, they say Diddy ain't holding up too well in the jail cell. You know, one of the reasons this might kind of explain why Diddy didn't flee, didn't hit the race, as TK would say, didn't flee the police. Money make people think they can get out of every jam. Power, arrogance that come with money, think they can people can get out of every jam possible, and that ain't always the case. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. So Puffy spent jail and Christmas in jail. A source who spoke to the Daily Mail has spilled that it didn't go well. It says they claim that the diddler, had a meltdown on Thursday and begged the guards to take him to the hospital. He said with his high powered legal team, Diddy thought he'd be out on bail by now. Spending the holidays behind bars was the worst nightmare for him, they explained it allegedly. He eventually got himself together using deep breath technique. Damn, they get this from his celly. Puff will go to trial soon, go to trial for sex trafficking and other crimes in 2025. He is currently locked up in MDC, Brooklyn, with other famous criminals like Luigi, the dude from the United Healthcare little situation, right? So that might explain why he didn't run. He like, you know what, man, I ain't got to run. But you got to understand too, when you didn't flee or move your money around, um, you got to understand they looking at guys like Russell Simmons. They like, well, look what Russell Simmons, he went over to Bali and we can't touch him. And for a lot of people who don't understand, Bali is a very popular spot. It's one of them spots where a lot of people from other countries are launching their entrepreneurship. They're launching their entrepreneurship, businesses there and doing very well and enjoy being in Bali. I've seen a few videos on it. So, yep. So yeah, that's very interesting when you go over to Bali, right? But nonetheless, he probably thought he was gonna be out. So he wasn't tripping about it. I'll be out on bail and I'm gonna beat these allegations. And he probably think a lot of them allegations against him, he probably like, man, that shit ain't gonna stick. That's some bullshit. But when you piss people off with power, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to get out of that, situation for him. You know what I mean? So, but this may explain why he didn't flee. This may explain why Diddy didn't flee. He probably like, yeah, man, I'm gonna beat this shit regardless. I ain't tripping. And now they getting that time out of him. He's sitting in the cell. He thought he'd be at the crib chilling, or with at least bare minimum with an ankle bracelet around his ankle, and that'd be it. But he gotta understand he's still a nigga. Come on. He's still a nigga. And that's what he don't understand. He pissed off them folks. He's still a nigga. That's what he don't understand. He pissed off them folks and he a nigga still. So they going just like Young Thug. They got time out of Young Thug. Young Thug probably could have went to trial and beat that. Truth be told. He could have went to trial and beat that. But they got time out of it. And bare minimum, I talked to some people and they think Diddy gonna get off. But guess what? Even if he do get off, they gonna get some time from him. They gonna get some time from him. If they don't even get you in the case and they end up pleading with you and they could have pleaded with you in the beginning, they just won't take that time. And that time you can't get back. That time you cannot get back when you behind penitentiary walls. They want that time out his behind. No Diddy. That's what they want. He thought, oh, the justice system, you still black. No matter how much money these brothers think they got, you still black. You still done pissed off them folks. If it was for the Ciroc situation or whoever you done pissed in their Cheerios, this is it. You may get off. You may walk and be able to see your daughters and walk them down the aisle and be back with your sons again and all that. Very may well happen. Let me not lie. But they gonna get some time out of this behind. They're going to get some time out of him. Bare minimum. But when you get that money and that much money he got, it come with arrogance. I can't be touched. I can't be fucked with. I'm above the law. All the shit that he probably got away with in the free world, you know. And you think do it pass his mind that he should have fled? Absolutely. But you got to understand, one of the reasons they allow a guy like Diddy to get in power the way he is, they don't really let guys, especially heterosexual males in this industry, they don't allow them to get on and get in those positions without having leverage. And you say, what's leverage? Leverage can be a embarrassing tape on you, or leverage can be your family. That's why, you know, more dudes, and I did a video on the Patreon, the Free Game 89 Patreon, or the channel. Check them both out. Free Game 89 channel link is in the link tree, and the Patreon link is in the link tree. And I talked about why, you know, to move up the corporate success ladder, you have to be married and have a family or something like that. And they move them up because they need leverage on you. They want leverage on you. So, you know, so they can control you. They can, you know, use your wife. They can use your kids. That's why they do that. That's why they do that. You know, and now they know Diddy really didn't want to flee. His daughters just graduated high school. You know, his daughters just graduated high school. He got kids here, you know, and all that type shit. You know? So that's one of the reasons he didn't flee, and he just stayed here chilling and whatever. But, you know, he really thought he was above the law. But, you know, this is why it sounded like he didn't flee. He thought he was going to, you know, get out. He thought he was going to get out and be Gucci. That didn't happen. So they're going to get some time out of him. He might get released down the line. Might reach a plea deal. A lot of time served. And that might be what it is. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check me out. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Facebook. Best 3 ways to reach out to me. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 3, PayPal, all that's in the link tree. Check out the Patreon free for 7 days. Peace.